The global pop culture phenomenon. Swish Edition with Dell and Scott. Coast to coast. Downloaded in 140 countries. Every week. This is the Swish Edition.
Nothing like having Russians introduce your show.
I haven't heard that in a long time.
It's been a long time. We have nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with Russians. It's just the Putin that we have a problem with.
All right, we're not getting into that.
Okay, we won't get into that. Hey, it's episode 369. We love that number.
What?
July 12th, 2022. Hey, I wanted to bring this to your attention, Dale. I don't know if you know this. Actually, we talked about it this past weekend. Six Flags Magic Mountain in California. Valencia, California, to be exact.
See ya.
Just north of Los Angeles. It's actually in Los Angeles County. Our friend Marcy tells us.
Mm-hmm.
They are set to debut a record-breaking roller coaster this coming Saturday. It is themed after Wonder Woman. And the reason it's record-breaking, it's going to be the highest and the longest roller coaster on the entire planet.
What?
Yes. Before boarding, people waiting for the ride are going to get a Greek-inspired ride queue. It's kind of an immersive storytelling of Wonder Woman, which is kind of fun. You need to enter. Disney's really good about that, and I guess Six Flags getting into it now.
Well, when you're waiting an hour to get on a fucking ride, you got to do something.
You've got to entertain your guests.
But Disney's good about that. Yeah,
Disney's very good about
immersive
that.
When you go into a lot of those things.
Yeah, like the Indiana Jones ride. Remember that? Mm-hmm. You kind of really feel like you're going into it. Once on the ride, guests can expect steep climbs, an intense 87-degree drop, 3 inversions while reaching speeds of 58 miles an hour along a track that's 3,300 feet long. That's like a mile. That's like a mile, isn't it? Or is a mile 5,000
So
feet?
instead of getting on a roller coaster and it takes, 5 minutes, it's going to take 5.5 minutes to get through it.
131 feet in the air.
It don't even take 5 minutes. That's what's bad about those roller coasters.
You wait an hour and it's over in 3 minutes.
Yeah, and I feel like that. I think the longest and kind of best roller coaster ride was that wooden roller coaster on. What's the one in Virginia?
King's Dominion.
Is it King's Dominion?
Just north of Richmond.
That has that all wooden.
Yes.
Like
the Grizzly.
The Grizzly, yes. Now that thing will knock your head off, but that's a long ride. And you know what's good about it is that when you go there at nighttime, it's like it's all through the trees, so you can kind of like escape the theme park and not really see the theme park.
It's true.
You're just going through this wonderful maze through the woods. And then you're back. I think that is one of the best roller coasters there are. They're like the Rebel Yell. Remember the one that goes forward and backwards?
I love that.
You're next. It's 2 people, 2 carts at a time. So you're sitting next to people and you try to see if your coaster makes it back first.
That's kind of like a race.
Yeah.
That is fun. Is that also at King's Dominion?
Yeah, and they're wooden coasters, so they're clunky.
Yeah,
and you're gonna feel it, but they're fun.
They're very clunky.
Yeah,
but it is classic. I mean, that's how they made them.
Yeah,
most of these are steel. I assume Wonder Woman: Flight of Courage. That's the official title. It's probably made of steel.
Yeah,
I assume.
The worst roller coaster in the world.
Yeah,
is right here in Las Vegas.
Oh, the one at New York. No offense, MGM, but your roller coaster needs some upgrades.
Oh my God, it needs some TLC.
If you have a bad back or a bad neck, do not ride that ride.
I mean, it's fun just because of what it is, and you're in the building, then you're out the building, you come back in the building, but that bitch is rough as shit.
It is rough as shit.
It's expensive.
I do not recommend it. Kids might enjoy it.
Kids would enjoy it, but no.
The opening of Wonder Woman's Flight of Courage comes only 1 month after Six Flags Great Adventure in New Jersey, which you and I have been to with my niece and nephew. They just opened the longest and tallest single rail coaster in the world. But too bad. Six Flags doing...
They beat them by 1 foot.
They beat them by 1 foot.
Stupid.
The Wonder Woman ride in California is 1 foot higher.
I haven't been to a theme park in so long.
You want to go to a theme park?
Not really.
Go to I got a theme park for you.
This, my friends, is the Swish Edition. From their secret underground studio, this is the Swish Edition.
I got a mouthful for you guys.
Dale and Scott are in the studio on the mics, and they fired up the antenna.
It has to come whether you like it or not.
And if you're willing to show it, they'll take a picture of it.
I actually think I might throw.
Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else in between, here are your new best friends. They're your hosts,
It's very exciting for me because this is the best show ever made.
Dale and Scott.
Dogs are very happy.
Are they?
Our dogs are happy, not because of the weather. It was 111 in Vegas today, or when we tape this on Monday.
Still 111.
It's 108 right now. Secretly taping this at 8 p.m. on Monday night.
It's late.
It's late to be taping the Swish Edition. Yeah, so the dogs are happy because they're getting their room back. We had a wonderful weekend. This past weekend,
We did.
we had our very first out-of-town guest since we moved here to Las Vegas in late March. Marcy and Allie from Central California flew their own private airplane.
Things. When they were leaving, I listened to the live ATC.
Yeah.
It's just fun. It's like, what was it? Sarasota, niner, do X-ray, do this and do that, and have a good day.
Yeah, it is really fun. Anyway, they flew over. Took them about 2 hours to get here from their home, and they landed at Henderson Airport, which is just about 5-minute drive from our house here in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
And we had a really good time. They stayed in the dog's room. We cleaned it. We cleaned it up for them. We went to two wonderful, wonderful restaurants. One of our favorites that we've talked about on the show before, Strip Steak at Mandalay Bay.
Yes.
Which, holy crap.
Lovely, lovely, lovely.
And they remembered me. We sat at the bar. Anthony is amazing.
Yes, yes.
We had an amazing meal. And if you got 4 people and you can get those 2 seats right at the corner, what a perfect way to eat dinner.
And I'm becoming more I've come to realize that maybe if it's 2 to 4 people and you can sit at the bar, I think that is the ultimate.
Highly recommended.
You get this relationship
service
with the bartender that you don't get sitting at a table.
Because your bartender's always there. Your waiter is not. Right.
But you're able to talk to your guests. And man, did he do us right? So he hooked us up. So for some reason, he felt bad because he didn't have something that you wanted. And what did he give us? He gave us these lobster tacos
with caviar on top.
With this massive amount of caviar on top. Like, it's unreal how much they put on that, considering how much that shit costs. And it was just totally free. And then we get something else.
A glass of champagne.
Champagne, that's what it was.
It was completely unnecessary. All I did was, we sat down at the table and we're looking at the menu and I'm like, wait. Where is my favorite lobster noodle dish? It's not on the menu anymore.
Not on the menu.
And only because I asked and the general managers just happened to be standing there, they started giving us all this free shit to make up for the fact that this isn't on the menu anymore.
And you do not get that sitting at a table. You just don't. I'm convinced that the bar is the best place
to be.
You go to the nicest restaurant in Vegas, sit at the bar.
If you can.
Sit at the bar.
No, that doesn't work for a big party.
No, of course
but
not.
For a couple or 2 couples, especially if you can get the corner like we got.
Yes.
Because we could all talk to each other. It was wonderful.
I'm convinced that's the best seat at a restaurant is the bar.
Highly recommend it, guys. If you come to Vegas, Strip Steak at Mandalay Bay. I cannot.
City.
The French fries.
Oh my God, those fucking fries.
Everyone gets French fries, whether you want them or not.
Let's go through this.
You get 3
different sort of flavors.
Yeah, little cups of French fries.
Flavors of fries.
Yes.
Each accompanied with their own dipping sauce.
Right.
Depending on the flavor of
it's
fries.
It's a flight of French fries.
Right, a flight of fries.
And they're like no French fries you've ever had before.
Oh, no. I'm not a big fan of truffle, but they do it right because it's light.
Yeah,
'Cause I've been some places where you get like truffle fries. It's like, oh god, that's all I can fucking taste.
Yeah, so one of them is fried in truffle oil.
Right.
And man, you bite into it and you're like, this is heaven.
Wow.
It's a little piece of heaven. And I don't remember what the other two were.
I don't either, but it's like the bread that you get anywhere else.
Exactly.
This place you get
They
fries.
bring French fries. Amazing. And they're not paying us to do this.
No, and we've gone many times.
We will say that we did eat there for free because Dale and I spend so much fucking money at MGM that we have so many points, comps that we did eat. The four of us ate for free, but it was fun.
But that's what makes
Minus the
points
tip. We
worth
tipped in
it.
cash.
Oh, of course, yeah.
And then Saturday night, Marcy and Allie took us to Piero's.
Well, this was more of a Marcy thing.
Which is a classic old school Vegas
Yes.
Italian restaurant down near the convention center, right off of Convention Way.
Yeah, go down
you guys know.
Sahara.
Yeah, go
Do a kind of a UE, just
make
around,
a right at Sahara, pass over Elvis Presley.
like by the Westgate.
It's very close to the Westgate. Man, this place, let me tell you, they don't let you park. You gotta valet your car.
Yeah.
Old school all the way. I mean, all the waiters have their names embroidered on their smocks or whatever.
So good.
We had the most amazing food. You and I had the Sunday
Gravy.
with meatballs and sausage. So amazing.
What do you call it? Like classic Italian? Like it's like old
classic,
school classic
old-
Italian.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
So
you can
good.
get veal parmesan, chicken parmesan. You can get amazing steaks there.
And as horrible as it sounds, I recommend
Yeah.
the garbage Caesar salad.
What makes it? What is it?
I don't know.
How does
I mean,
garbage different from a regular Caesar salad?
That's a hell of a name, but the difference is tomato and avocado. Now, I do like avocado. I would have never, ever thought to put it on a Caesar salad, but the Caesar dressing, especially like a strong one with a strong anchovy taste
yeah.
with avocado, is heaven.
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 And I had oysters in July.
Yes.
They were okay. Did not get sick. But maybe that wasn't the best choice. I probably should have had something else.
But I will say,
but they were good. They were
you-
cold.
And you probably agree that if you want seafood,
Yeah.
that
You go to Carbone. You go to Catch
I think
at
you're
Aria.
safe in Las Vegas getting seafood
because it's flown in
July
every
and
day.
August because it's flown in every. Now, depending on what restaurant you go to,
True.
but yeah, I feel pretty safe having seafood in Las Vegas.
So it's suffice it to say, is that the word? Is that how you say it?
I guess.
Suffice it to say, we ate well this past weekend,
That's
and we also took Marcinality to the bar twice, which is our local bar here in right across the street in Henderson. Had a good time there. We had 2 breakfasts there.
Yeah, isn't that the worst?
I cooked.
thing?
I didn't cook it all for these people.
Yeah.
I did make them a charcuterie board.
Yeah, but you
on
didn't cook
Sunday.
anything.
I did not cook.
And would you agree
It's
that
too
that's-
hot to cook.
It is. And would you agree that is the worst thing about having guests? Is that you eat way more
Than you
always.
normally would.
It doesn't matter who it is.
Yeah.
You eat way more than you would typically
Because you
do.
feel like you constantly need to be
That's what you
offering
do.
people stuff and making sure they're fed. Yeah.
And out of all places in Las Vegas, you got to take them to these amazing places.
You have to. And we really do have world-class dining in Las Vegas. So if you guys come here, please don't eat at Olive Garden.
No, don't do like you do people like
Yeah.
Times Square in New York City and go
Yeah.
to the fucking Red Lobster at all.
Please don't do that. Please eat at some of our amazing,
Because I have done it, but I've done it with people that I'm with. And I'm like, ooh, let's go there.
Yeah. Save up your pennies and have a really good meal.
Yeah.
Now, granted, Piero's and strip steak isn't for everyone. You're talking a couple $100 per person.
Person, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, we had a really good time and we ate really well.
Yeah.
I've never pooped so much in my life this past weekend. Is Elon Musk going to get the last laugh? He
Oh my
posted
God. I think that man's in so much trouble right now.
He posted the best meme this past weekend. I got to read it to you. It's in 4 parts with him laughing in each section. He said, "They said I couldn't buy Twitter. Then they wouldn't disclose bot information. Now they want to force me to buy Twitter in court. And now they have to disclose bot information in court.
Yeah.
It's so funny. And he did not get to be the richest man on the planet by being a dummy. Can we say that?
He's not a dumb man.
You may not like him, and you may not like everything he says, but he has done something right.
Well, there's a lot of people unfoundly dislike him because the money that he makes and he doesn't spend it the way they think that he should spend it, which is bullshit, and fuck you for thinking that.
We did talk about that a lot this weekend. I mean, this man is not responsible for solving every problem on the planet.
It's not. You got a problem with something that's happening, it's your government's problem, not individuals.
He actually, I don't know if I agree with you on that, but he is very charitable, and he does give a lot of money away.
Yeah, and they ring him on that. There was a Twitter post just over the weekend that said that he gave a certain amount of money to this certain charity, and then they went through the thing. It's like, Elon Musk is worth this much money.
Right.
He gave this much to a charity, and then they went down to the percentage, and they said he still has this much left. So you can't win. So
you cannot
fuck
win.
You.
No, you can never win.
No,
it's never good enough.
Fuck you.
It's never good enough.
And what are you doing? You're just sitting behind your fucking chair in your dark bedroom, posting on Twitter.
How much money did you give to charity this year?
Right. I don't care. He could give none. The man's not responsible for anything.
Anyway, Elon Musk's meme this weekend caused the stock to fall 11% after he posted. Twitter still insists to this day that the deal is not dead. So they're still hoping that Elon Musk will buy their stupid company, which I don't even understand how it's worth as much as... How is it worth $14 billion?
Twitter makes
$44
money.
billion.
Twitter makes money.
How?
Advertising.
I don't see advertisements. I just see lots
You don't see advertising because you don't even open the fucking app.
I look at it every now and then.
You just look at it for porn. That's the only good thing it's good for.
It's got lots of porn on it. They do not regulate it like Facebook and Instagram do.
No, it's,
you can have
it
full on everything on Twitter.
Is open.
Does it really help to harass public servants in public if you don't agree with what they're doing?
And it frustrates the hell out of me.
There's a group called Shut Down DC. They're calling out to DC service industry workers and asking them point blank, if you see Kavanaugh, Alito, Thomas, Gorsuch, Coney Barrett, or Roberts, please DM us with the details. They basically are offering them money. They said, we will Venmo you $50 for a confirmed sighting of one of the Supreme Court justices, and then again $200 if they're still there 30 minutes after your message. Because they want to go protest these people.
Right.
So if they go to dinner at Morton's Steakhouse like Kavanaugh did this past weekend, and there were activists and protesters outside, they want to be there and send these people a message. Like they're not getting the message already. Mm-hmm. Guess what? They know exactly how you feel already. They don't give a shit. They're going to vote the way they're going to vote. Just because 30 people show up in front of Morton's Steakhouse in D.C. with signs doesn't mean that he's going to, okay, I'll go back to put my cape on, or what do they wear? A dress?
It's not a cape or a dress. I can't think of the name right now, but both of those are wrong. But that's not my issue. My issue with this is just, it's time and place. It's time and place, right? That's what it comes down to.
Listen, I don't like Brett Kavanaugh either, but I'm not going to spit in his face or ruin his dinner. It's not my place to do that.
No.
I don't agree with him. You can post that on Twitter along with your dick pics. But bothering him and his wife when they're at dinner makes no fucking sense, and it's not doing anything to further your cause.
No, and this is what people don't understand is people like, what is this called? Shut down DC. If you have a cause behind this, you're going about it the wrong way. You're going about it the wrong way.
Of course they're going about it the wrong way.
You're not going to get this respect that you think you might earn by doing this. You're not. You're going about it the whole wrong way.
I think so,
and
too.
that goes with Shut Down DC. that goes with Black Lives Matter, that goes, you could just name them all finger by finger. That people do the wrong shit at the wrong time, and you get no respect for your message.
Exactly.
None.
Well, it's kind of like looting the local hardware store because
Right.
you don't like the fact that, the police shot your friend.
Right.
That doesn't help anything.
No, it doesn't.
That is not helping in any way.
Well, I also feel like some of those people are not.
They're frustrated. They're trying to get their
No,
No?
those people that do that sort of thing are just there to destroy whatever. They could give a shit what the message is. They're not there for the message. They're just there to cause chaos.
they're opportunists.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, anyway, Morton, Kavanaugh and his wife went through the back door to go home and never saw the protesters. So it was a complete waste of time. So shut down DC. Go ahead and Venmo your money to these people, but you're wasting your fucking time.
Yeah.
I got to talk about this story because it's so freaky and scary. And and I worried about this with my last dog. I know this is
I know.
I know this is crazy. It's literally the ultimate betrayal. A Colorado funeral home operator has been charged with illegally selling bodies and body parts of the dearly departed. These are people that she was supposed to cremate, and she didn't do it. She's facing 20 years.
She should get every fucking year of it.
I think she should get life. This is beyond horrific.
Horrible.
Can you imagine that you sent grandma to the Colorado funeral home and she ended up in a God knows where?
Right.
When-
and then you get these ashes, and it's just probably just wood ashes.
Yeah.
It's horrible. Absolutely horrible.
This woman created a nonprofit body broker service, then donated the bodies, including even ones that had tested positive for HIV and hepatitis. And donated organs to people. It's just unheard of.
How does wait
Yeah.
how does a funeral home operator donate organs?
She set up a separate organization. I don't know that the people who were getting these organs knew that it was coming from a funeral home. It was a separate organization that she had.
That doesn't make any sense. You have to keep organs alive. She
Well, I don't know. Maybe it was for just for study, like for science
okay
projects.
okay. Well, that
Yeah.
makes sense because she certainly couldn't.
Not to put in a live body. No,
Okay.
not for transplant reasons.
because that certainly couldn't. That's impossible.
Agreed. You have to still be alive for that to happen. Well, that's true. Yeah, you can't be dead and then donate your
Right.
right. You have to be newly dead, like immediately dead.
But they keep your body alive to be able to harvest those things. I've watched a lot of documentaries on that shit.
Anyway, it's so ridiculously horrible. And the reason why I sat in the veterinary office and watched them put my dog to sleep is because I didn't want this to happen. I wanted to make sure it was very dead before I left that office. How horrible is that? That I felt like I needed to do that because they might do something horrible with my dog after I left. Like use him for science.
yeah.
Oh, why are we talking about this? This is horrible.
But I've actually often thought about me being donated. There's lots of like places that you can make decisions, and like you give them to a school.
And they can let the students cut you up and look kind of like we did with frogs in 8th grade.
And there's also a place that you can do, and what they do is they send your body to this place, and basically they put your body just outside in different elements, and it's to help law enforcement learn about like decomposition, so that way they can determine. So your like body is like out there in all these different elements, so they can learn. And so they could catch people, say, "Oh, this guy is because of these elements. It's this time frame."
Stop.
Yeah, it's all kinds of stuff.
I see what you're saying,
But we wouldn't know these things if people weren't willing to do that. And what do you?
But
care?
I don't want you. But I don't want your body to be used in that way. That would be horrific.
But you could be helping people.
I couldn't think about it ever again. It would be.
Why wouldn't you want to help people?
Oh my God. stop with this. This is
Like,
horrible.
if
Why did I bring this up?
If I could donate my body and ensure that I could be in a bodies museum, I am hands down, I am for it. Wouldn't that be cool? Have people look at you all the time
No.
with your skin peeled off?
And what if your sister was still alive and she knew you were in there? Do you think she would go visit and see you in one of those?
As morbid as it would be, if I knew someone that was in a bodies museum, I would totally go.
We need to move on because this is just too upsetting.
I find it fascinating.
It's fascinating in a way, but it's also very creepy. And
Sure, it is. Just body of death. Who wants to talk about it? But I think it's just science.
yeah. So this is crazy. Do you like hot dogs?
Yeah.
We have hot dogs because it's 111 degrees out today. They were
It's
very
a summer food.
hot dogs were really, really hot dogs. Anyway, limited edition hot dog water beer is a thing. Truly, I'm serious. It's called Awesome Sauce Bun Length.
Awesome sauce.
It's a hard seltzer created by a Dallas brewing company using 52 pounds of water previously used to boil hot dogs. They're debuting the Awesome Sauce Bun Length Hard Seltzer this weekend on Saturday's Glitzy Fest in Dallas, I guess. They're also going to feature a hot dog eating contest and a John Cougar Mellencamp cover band.
I want to go. I just want to go. So
Wanted to
bad.
let you know. But this is literally a hard seltzer that tastes like hot dog water. It's a thing. It's a thing, Dale.
I get it. But you know what? It's one of those things that, if you can sell it, sell it.
We've got an update for you from something that we talked about last week. Taco Bell can't keep up yet again. They had to pull their Big Cheez-It Tostada and their Big Cheez-It Crunch Wrap due to overwhelming demand. This is a Cheez-It that's 16 times bigger than the ones in the snack box.
I saw it.
It's like this big. It's like
Big one.
8 by 8 inches or something.
It's almost very similar to what they did with the Doritos.
Yeah. But what I didn't tell you last week is that it was only available in one location in Irvine, California. I thought it was all over the country.
I did too.
And it turns out you could also order just the Cheez-It alone with no toppings. You could just get the big Cheez-It.
Oh my God, that's so stupid.
And I'm looking up behind Dale's head, and I'm looking at the Cheez-It Pandora box that we talked about a couple weeks ago. We got the box. The Cheez-Its are gone. We ate them.
I mean, I enjoy cheeses very much. I just don't know if I want one big one.
Taco Bell says never say never when asked if the big Cheez-It will be back and if it will be rolled out nationwide.
There you go.
Could be coming to a Taco Bell near you. Do you want your house to smell like a balanced breakfast? That's balanced, Dale, if you didn't know.
I see.
General Mills is launching Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Lucky Charms, Tricks, Cocoa Puffs, and Honey Nut Cheerio candles.
Well, here's the problem. With
Available at Target nationwide, at your Target store.
cereal is not a balanced breakfast.
It's not. You have to have fruit, milk, juice.
Yeah.
They have gift sets and various sizes of candles available, and the company says it's a new, fun way to experience your favorite childhood cereals. You literally light these candles in your house, and it smells like that particular cereal. They didn't come up with this idea on their own. It was already a popular idea on Etsy. If you search, I dare you, go do it right now. Search cereal candles on Etsy. It brings up nearly 3,000 results. People are already selling knockoffs of the aforementioned brands. Why do I put words like that in the script that I can't use?
It just doesn't even belong anyway. I mean, this is a fucking podcast. What are you trying to do? Give a lecture?
I should not put words in the script that I cannot
It's like
pronounce.
there's 3,000 knockoffs for the things that we just talked about. Aforementioned. What the fuck?
Fasten those seatbelts, fuckers. This is gonna be a bumpy ride.
Already a bumpy ride.
Fasten your seatbelts, clench your buttocks. It's going to be a bumpy ride.
So excited about the Clerks 3 trailer. Have you seen it?
Are you?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
The original Clerks movie came out in 1994. The follow-up came out in 2006, and now we're getting number 3, finally, on September 13th in theaters near you.
I also heard there's a new Jay and Silent Bob coming out.
Well, no, I don't know about that, but Jay and Silent Bob are in this movie.
I know that, but I thought I read that somewhere.
The movie features Randall and Dante, who were in the original movie. They plan to make a movie about their lives in the convenience store. But they have some really fun guests in the movie. Amy Sedaris shows up as a doctor. Ben Affleck, who, of course, was in Mallrats. Fred Armisen. Why is that funny? Why is that funny?
Because you said Ben Affleck, like the fucking insurance place.
Isn't that his name?
It's Ben Affleck. Fleck.
Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck.
What's his name? But what is the kid's name?
ECK, not ACK, like the fucking duck.
Ben Affleck.
Affleck.
Ben Affleck. That sounds.
But
but now it just sounds wrong to me. Like that's not his name.
You pronounce it as Affleck. Like
Affleck.
yeah. Okay. That's
Anyway, he's in it. Fred Armisen, Justin Long, and Sarah Michelle Gellar, who of course is Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
I just cannot get behind.
You don't like him?
No, I just don't find him funny.
Jay and Silent Bob are also in it. I'm very excited about this. There's a new show on Netflix. It's actually not very new, but I just watched it for the first time Sunday night. It's called Song Explorer. Have you guys heard of this? It's on Netflix. It's about a 30 minutes episode. I watched the REM Losing My Religion. So it's one episode, and it goes on a deep dive of how they put the song together, of these classic songs. Very famous songs.
Right.
I wouldn't say classic because Dua Lipa's in there. I mean, you can't call Dua Lipa classic. Yeah, I like her. And she's awesome and
She's
popular
not
right
classic.
now. She's not classic.
She's brand new.
Right. But they got 9 Inch Nails, The Killers, Alicia Keys, REM. It's kind of fun. And they got the people who were actually there.
Yeah.
They talked to Michael Stipe and all them. And it was kind of fun. So
Cool.
check that out. News that just came out yesterday or Monday, or Maya Rudolph's Loot, which Dale and I have been talking a lot about, has been renewed for a second season.
So
Apple
much
TV.
fun.
Yeah, excited about that. So we'll get more of that. 10 more episodes. I think we have 5 more to watch in this season.
Yeah, they come out weekly.
And I'm wondering, Dale, just yesterday, Better Call Saul's season 6 part 2 came out. Have you started watching yet?
I have not. No. So there's like 6 episodes out already because you know it's A and fucking C, and they like to split everything in half.
Yeah.
I fucking hate.
And you're going to get some Carol Burnett in there somewhere.
Yeah,
I would
but I haven't started it yet.
When you start watching it, because I do not watch it with you, but when she shows up, would you call me in? Because I would like to see what she's all about.
Yeah. No, I haven't started it.
Yeah. Also, the new trailer is out. Have you seen this yet, Dale?
No, I haven't.
It's called Day Shift. It's on Netflix. It's going to be a movie coming out August 12th. It's Jamie Foxx as a vampire hunter who kills vampires during the day because he's on the day shift of the vampire hunters.
That's hilarious.
He is co-starring with Snoop Dogg and Dave Franco. Dave Franco, who sat right behind me at a Broadway show once. He's really hot, by the way.
We were watching the Neil Patrick Harris show.
Yeah.
And he sat behind us.
It was really fun.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's called Day Shift. I'll put the trailer up on our Facebook because it looks really fun. It's very violent, super violent. But apparently vampires can be out during the day. So he usually goes to their homes to kill them, I think. I think that's what's happening.
Okay.
Sir Elton John just announced this past weekend that his last ever North American tour, we've heard that before, is going to land in Las Vegas on November 1st. He's going to be here at our Allegiant Stadium, and he says that's going to be the very last show. I do not believe him. He's been saying this now for 6 years.
I mean, I kind of feel like I do because the fucker is old as shit.
Farewell Yellow Brick Road, the final tour. Tickets will go on sale next Monday, July 18th at 10 a.m. If you guys are in the Vegas area and want to see his very final show.
I've seen him twice, and he puts on a damn good show.
He puts on a good show, but he's also a fucking liar because he keeps saying that he's going on a final tour, and then he keeps touring.
Yeah, like Cher.
Like Cher. Yeah. Like Barbara Streisand. Barbara Streisand's done that like 3 times.
If Cher had a residency here, she would make bank.
She did at Park MGM.
Oh, I didn't.
You and I went.
What?
Yeah.
No. Oh, that was very early on. We just moved here. You're right. I forgot about that.
They broke ground on the new Las Vegas's newest hotel and casino. It's called the Dream. It's a 20-story hotel and casino. It's going to have only 535 rooms. It's kind of a small thing, but it's going to have some restaurants, nightlife spots, a 3-level pool, and a 20,000 square foot casino. It's right across the street from Mandalay Bay, overlooking the airport.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to dream big and you want to get there fast because it's real close to the airport, you can go to the Dream. And then there's also big Caesars news here in Vegas this week. I don't know if you guys know how big this is because the Flamingo is the original.
It's the OG, man.
Caesars plans to sell the Flamingo. It's up for sale, but they are retaining the rights to run it.
Yeah.
I guess they would still run it.
Right.
If someone else bought it from them. And here's the best piece of news, Dale. We keep talking about this, and it keeps coming true. Cromwell, which is the resort hotel right next to Flamingo that Caesars owns, they've decided to become 21 plus.
The Cromwell, I don't even know how you describe the Cromwell. I like it a lot.
It's small and dark.
It's like a basement.
It's upscale, small and dark.
But very upscale, and I very much enjoy it there. We don't go there enough because it's, because when we go out as locals, we get in and out. And
we also don't go to
easy.
Caesar properties. We go to MGM properties.
That's very true. But the
Yeah.
Cromwell is a lot of fun. It's, like I said, very upscale. The bar is very cool and very nice. And they have drays upstairs.
Yeah. Which
Right?
is a
The day club, the day beach club.
Is it a day club or a night club? I mean, I think,
It's a day club.
is it open? I think it's open at night too.
Well, almost all day clubs are open at night, but yeah, it's a day club.
Yeah. There's big time DJs up there
Yeah.
on the roof.
Big time. On the roof. On the
Yeah.
roof.
Anyway, 21 and plus. They're following in the footsteps of Circa and El Cortez downtown. And I'm hoping more.
Bring it on, bring it on, bring it on.
I'm really, really hoping that more decide to do this. This would be really great for us. Hey, we've run out of time.
Jesus Christ.
If you guys are planning to go on summer vacation this summer, we have a list of 10 places you should not go. These are the 10 most popular places for summer vacation this year. And this is the percentage of increase that they're getting from last year. And number 1 on the list is Mallorca, Spain, which I wouldn't think that would be so popular. It's up 255% from last year.
Maybe they know something we don't.
After that is Paris, Santorini, Greece, New York City, the Algarve in Portugal. What the fuck is that? Never heard of that.
No, I have to look it up.
Barcelona is number 6. Orlando is number 7. You would think
Fucking
Orlando
Orlando
would be higher than that. Istanbul, number 8. I've been there. Dubai, number 9. And Rome, number 10. Rome is up 440% from last year.
Wow.
Which is
Good luck getting there.
Which is no surprise since, pandemic. Everything's up from last year.
I get it, but just good luck getting there.
Yeah. Yeah, good luck getting there. All right, don't go to any of those places. Come to Vegas. Vegas is not on the list. We're ready for you guys. This as soon as I start
I did that
talking
on purpose.
As soon as I no, this is going to talk about